Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases. We are going to chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced, and sneak peeked, and I'm going to let you know whether or not I want to pick it up, and then you let me know down in the comments what you feel about these things. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Remember, it's okay to disagree, but let's have a fun time just talking about new makeup. I'm very lucky to have a sponsor in the beginning part of this video, so let's roll that. I'm very excited because I once again teamed up with Halara. Thank you so much, Halara, for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. I'm going to be talking about my top 3 things that I think that you should check out during their Black Friday and their pre-Black Friday sale that's going on right now. I will leave all the info to the things that I'm going to be showing you and the things that I'm going to be talking about down below. And if you want to shop something that's not on sale, you can always use my code ANGELI99 and that will give you 20% off a full priced item. But check out the sale. It's pretty rad though. During November, they're also having $24 for 2 pairs of the Cloudful leggings. In case that was something that you were eyeing, this is the time to save. You can get 2 for $24. My first favorite thing from Halara is actually one of the outfits that I showed you last time that I was doing a sponsorship with Halara, which is the padded off leggings and the like little cropped cardigan in like the waffle structure. These have been staples. I've been wearing them so much at home, out walking with the dogs, to Target. Don't judge me, I look so sleek in finding these, and if you're like me and if you own pets, you know how hard it can be sometimes to be leaving the house without looking like you've been actually sleeping on the floor. The padded off technology just enables you to just easily brush off any fuss or cat hairs or dog hairs off your leggings, off your clothes, and you can be out the door looking representable. And honestly, they're so comfortable and it works. It really works, and I highly encourage you. The other thing I wanted to show you, and this is just going to be a category in itself, they sent me a bunch of like this mixture of like smart go to the office, even jeans, but with the feel of cozy clothes. So it feels like you're wearing loungewear, but it looks smart. It looks like you're wearing office wear. It looks like you're wearing jeans. And I am so blown away by these. If I was still working in an office, this is what I would be wearing because they look good. And I tried to like style them a little bit so that you could see like the potential in them as well. The corduroy, I love corduroy. I am living for corduroy, and that corduroy fabric also comes in a skirt. I just tried to style that a little bit like a cool fall outfit, and it's so comfortable. It looks so chic, and it also has the little shorts underneath. Honestly, this skirt, I'm going out today, I'm gonna be wearing that skirt. It's bomb. So if you're working in an environment where you have to dress up a little bit but you still want to be comfortable, definitely check out the different options for like pants and jeans and like different skirts. So comfortable but still looking so smart. The last category is something that I never thought that I would be into, but it's these almost like athleisure dresses. I've seen other people wearing them, and now that I have them myself, I get the hype, I see it, I understand. These are dresses that are almost like this nice breathable athleisure hugging texture that feels super comfortable, hugs your body, looks really, really good on your skin, and also has these little shorts underneath, so you don't have to be worrying about accidentally flashing someone. I'm actually going on a vacation at the end of the year, and I will definitely be bringing at least one of these because I think that this is again just a perfect mix between looking good and feeling comfortable. The top also comes with detachable paddings for the chest area. I actually removed those because I don't like it, but that's the feature I really like. You can keep them if you want to, you can add more if you want to, or you can take them out if you prefer not having it. I love a piece that you can wear the way that you want to wear it. So these are the things that I would recommend you to check out during Halara. Do you have anything that you think that I should be checking out? I will say I will be eyeing more of the padded off collection because I can definitely see myself getting more pieces of that. Super, super comfortable. And I want to see if they have more things in corduroy because I am a big fan of corduroy. But let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to check the description box for more info about the sale and if you want to use my code. And again, thank you so much, Halara, for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. I've been just so excited to try your pieces, and I cannot wait for you to check them out during the sale as well. I did film this look. It is a very, very bold look, and I used the new Bella Beauté Bar Bejeweled palette. We'll talk about this in just a second. I just also wanted to let you know that tonight, Friday, I will be having my member Zoom chat together with tier 2 and tier 3 of my membership. So that will be happening a little after work today on Friday. The info has been in the community tab. So if you are a member, tier 2 or tier 3, you will be able to see all the info in the community tab or in the members tab here on my channel, where you can like join in. And if you join in right now before it happens, you can still join in tonight, and you can also watch the other ones that have been. But I'm super excited about that as well. I'm keeping it on Friday this time because I did do it Saturday last time. I tried to do every other time on Friday or on Saturday. And if you want to read more about my membership, there is the button next to the subscription button down below. Let's then scoochy and let's start talking about the Bejeweled palette, because I have it here. Let's go. So I actually did film I've actually got a bunch of questions because I've done this before. And yes, I did film a Black Friday indie shopping guide. It's going to come on Sunday. So there's going to be a bonus video on Sunday. And there's actually going to be a very quick and fun video tomorrow as well. I just filmed a bonus video. So there's actually a couple of extra videos coming up this weekend. But there is going to be a indie makeup Black Friday guide thing. It's coming on Sunday. And I haven't edited it yet, but it's going to be a beast edit. But I try to just, if you are looking to take advantage of the sales that are going on, well, already right now, but also in the upcoming week, I just want to have a place where I can gather some of the information of some of my favorite brands, of what they're going to be doing through Black Friday, so you don't have to be like hunting all over the internet about that. So if you were interested in taking advantage of the sale, check out the video that's coming on Sunday. And again, if you're on a low buy, if you're on a no buy, and I will say that in the beginning of the video as well, maybe that video isn't for you, because it is more about like finding deals and shopping and taking advantage of the sale. But if you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine too. You don't need to be shopping just because it's on sale. If you do not want it, there's no point in buying it half off. If you just really do not want it, you do not need it, or you cannot afford it. But with that being said, Bella Beauté Bar is actually having today on the 17th, they are releasing this Bejeweled palette, which is the palette that I'm wearing on my eyes right now. I will have another, because I had one yesterday, but I will have another 4 indie palettes, 4 looks coming either next week or the week after, as soon as I can finish it up, because there's actually so many things going on in my life right now. Every time I tell my friends what's going on, they're like, I can't believe how busy you are. So I will tell you more about that in a bit as well. This all will make sense in just a little bit. Did my computer just turn off? Hello? But yeah, this palette is actually releasing today on an early Black Friday deal. I think you can get this $55 off. You can get some like an additional money off with an affiliate code. And then they will have a bunch of things on sale come next week at their Black Friday sale. I will talk more about that in Sunday's video, but this will be on a special introductory price today only on Friday. But of course it will still be available afterwards, but I don't think this will be on sale during their Black Friday sale next week. And I did actually say that incorrectly in the video that I filmed for Friday, so I'm gonna have to like do some kind of a change for that as well. But yeah, just know that this one is actually coming then. And I won't really be talking about the sales then in this video, other than this palette, because it is new. I'm wearing it today and it's launching today. Another thing that is launching today, and I'm not sure if this is available right now or not as you're watching this, but the Cosmic Brushes Winter Wonderland palette is also launching today. And it is, you can get some money off both at Bella Beauté Bar and at Cosmic Brushes with my code. I will always link all the details down in the description box. If I have any codes, if I have any affiliated links, anything like that. And when you use my links or codes, thank you so much. It really does help out, but you don't need to use my specific code to get a discount. Of course, if you have somebody else's code you want to use that code. Just make sure to get some money off, because it does help with shipping and just getting some money off. And I think this is launching, well, it's launching 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's going to launch noon Central Time. So do keep an eye open for that as well, in case you were interested in this palette. I will link my video down below, because I do have a dedicated video on this palette, because I love blue eyeshadow. We all knew that. Speaking of blue eyeshadow, and I feel like this is one of the things, when I saw this, I was a little bit confused. Last week, we talked about the fact that it seemed like, but maybe they're not, I don't know, I have no idea. It seemed like KVD Beauty and Mikayla was doing a collab, but I even said in that video, I don't think that this might be a collab. I think it might just be an ad campaign, because this week it was announced that Mikayla is doing a collab with Louise, which is a makeup brand from the UK. And here is what the palette, I don't know if there are kind of more things in this collection. As I'm filming this, I've only seen this palette. This is what the palette looks like. And Louise is First of all, extremely big on TikTok, which Mikayla is extremely big on TikTok. That's how she got her fame. I am fairly sure that Louise has made herself millions on TikTok. Her TikTok shop is apparently doing great. That's what I've heard, that's what she's making the most sales. So in that respect, this makes a lot of sense. But as someone who mainly does their content for YouTube, I don't get it. I've never tried Louise. I know Louise has been in a lot of controversy a couple of years ago. Again, I will say I'm not the person that usually holds something against someone for forever if they don't get themselves into the same kind of a sticky situation or problematic behavior again. I'm usually not the person that like holds that against someone for forever, because I don't want anyone to hold my past bad behavior. And of course, I haven't done exactly what Louise did, but I've definitely have like, you know, been rude to people or stuff like that. We all make mistakes, we all do bad things, and I would hate for someone to hold that over my head for forever. With that being said, Louise did say some racist things, and that's been the reason why I haven't tried out the brand. I don't know how you feel about that. I, like I said, am the kind of a person who would like to give people and brands a second chance to show that they're better. But right now, I would say that Louise is probably known for two things. That's one, sweetie. Two things. Really good eyeshadow formula and obnoxious, big, bulky packaging and palettes. Exhibit A. This palette is 2 million shades. This is those like, you know, years ago, e.l.f. used to do those holiday palettes that were like 255 shades. I think Makeup Revolution did them too. And they're like, I feel like this is that. If I just hold over, like, let me just hold over a couple of shades and you tell me that all of these shades were needed. This is a typical example of edit yourself. And I don't know what this is gonna cost. I'm just gonna like just throw something into the air, and I'm guessing $70. Maybe more. This is a huge palette. It's basically the BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin on steroids, but there are so many similar shades in here, and I feel like that is what Louise does. She takes a color story and she just makes every possible iteration of that in every possible undertone and just depth, and it's just a little too much sometimes, and I definitely feel like this could have been edited down to something a little bit different. With that being said, I love blue eyeshadow. The browns I could live without, but I love blue eyeshadow. So I look at this and I'm like, oh, look at those blues and the purple. It's so pretty. Didn't she do blue and purple with Glamlight the last time? This is me thinking. But there were some greens as well. That one had greens as well. I think this is too big. That's not what she said, but that is what I'm saying. I think this is too big. I think this could have been edited down. I totally understand that they probably, sometimes you have to give people value, even though the value is just inflated in this instance, to be able to charge a price that will cover all expenses, including Mikayla herself. This is what I'm thinking happened here, and Mikayla just wanting to do one of those big obnoxious palettes that like Louise is known for, but this is bigger than my keyboard. Like, this is an actual coffee table. If this falls on the floor, you're not worried about breaking a shadow, you're worried about like hurting your foot, because this is a big chahunk, okay? This is the big daddy. I think I'm out. Let me know what you think. I'm sure the quality is great. I don't necessarily feel like we should never give Louise another chance to show she can be better. I'm not keeping up with the brand, never tried anything from the brand. This palette though, she's a little bit too big for me. Someone tagged me in this photo and was like, I can, like, something along the lines of like, I can hear Angelica telling me to put this one down. Yes, this is too many beauty blenders. This is the Gold Vault by Beauty Blenders. This one has 12 best-selling beauty blenders for $200. $200. I do not go through 12 beauty blenders in a year. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mine last way longer than that. I can usually use a sponge if I take care of it for 3-4 months, if I'm gonna be honest, before it breaks apart. Honestly, longer than that if it's a really good quality one. So where am I going with 12 beauty blenders? That's like a generational supply of beauty blenders. And people are like, oh, you can share it with your friends. Listen, I don't have that many friends to share with. This is just taunting me then, telling me that I'm like a lonely bitch with no friends. This is too much. This is too much. I can get a mascara vault because usually people go through their mascara, and like if you can get, I don't know, 4 mascaras and you can use it for a year, maybe 12 beauty blenders for $200? Do you know what $200 could buy you? Well, in this economy, not much. At this rate, a Starbucks coffee. Whipped cream not included. There has been some rumors that Adele is starting a beauty brand. Honestly, why not? Why not at this point? Let everybody start their beauty brand. I don't really know what she's going to be releasing though, because I feel like she's been known for her eyeliners, and I have an upcoming video where I talk a little bit about stuff like this, and I do mention in that video, I feel like it would have made even more sense if she did a collab with a brand and did her perfect eyeliner, like Charlotte Tilbury, the Adele eyeliner by Charlotte Tilbury. I think that that would have made sense. With that being said, like, I don't know what this is going to be. Maybe this will be amazing. Maybe I will like this as much as I like Give Beauty by Gwen Stefani. So it might be great. Like, I will say it's not one of those things that I had on my bingo card, and I'm also not, and never in my life have I thought, oh, if only Adele could release makeup. Never have I thought that, but like, trying to keep an open mind. Maybe this will be awesome. Maybe it will be super boring. Honestly, who knows? Someone was tagging me in the fact that she had filed trademark for like a million different things, basically covering everything from toys to condoms. And when you file trademarks, it's much easier to file for anything that you could possibly ever imagine coming out with. So she probably put like hair extensions, hair ties, hair dye, soap, candles, lipstick. She probably put everything, like the kitchen sink and everything. She probably put absolutely everything in there because it's so much easier to scratch things than it is to add things. When you're filing, I know this from experience, and filing is expensive, so it's easier to just like get it all in there at once. And that's why sometimes you see, I remember, was that R.E.M. Beauty that filed for like 2 million things, and people are like, I can't believe she's coming out with hair dye. She didn't. She just filed everything that was like included in the category, and it's very common. So don't think that all the things that she filed for, that she's gonna come out with it. They won't. It's just easier to include it and just scratch it off later. We have now been able to see the inside of the Ensley Rain palette. It's called the Land of Enchantment. I don't know exactly when this is being launched, but it is exactly the color story that I thought it was going to be, with the pastels and the jewel tones and all of that. It's launching November 21st. You can use a code and you can get some money off. They did tell me that they were going to send this to me in PR. I have not received it yet, so I'm not able to show you, but I am very excited to be trying this out because if you watch I did a ranking this week. Was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. And I talked about how much I love the quality of the palette. I just wish it was a bigger array of like matte shadows. I wanted some light ones, I wanted some dark ones. And this one definitely has lighter ones and darker ones. And honestly, the quality of the Harvest Moon like palette is so good, and I cannot wait to try this one out. It is such a cute color story, and I feel like the color story is somewhat reminiscent of the Winter Wonderland that came out, but this one has some pinks as well, and it's also fairly similar to the Aurora Shrek palette that Colourpop had last year, but this one I feel has more colorful mattes, and also the Winter Wonderland palette. So maybe when I have this one, I can show you some comparison swatches of all three side by side, and we can see like how we feel about this. Is there any other palettes that you feel have this color story as well that you would like to see included? Please let me know. I am open for suggestions. I do have quite a lot of things here in my collection, so I'm definitely open for suggestions if there's anything else you would like to see combined as well. But yeah, this is something that I actually will be trying out on my channel if I do indeed receive it in PR. I might buy it myself otherwise as well. 21st, yeah. I will be trying this out either way, because I'm intrigued and I want to see if the light mattes are as good as the dark mattes. So if I don't get it before release, I'll buy it myself. I hate getting doubles. It's just so wasteful. Well, it's not actually, because I give it to you, so maybe I should do that anyways. Oh, this is so exciting. This is the new collection by Fantasy Cosmetica. This is called the Lost Library. I have one of the candles burning in the background. I don't know if you hear the crackle. These candles do have a crackle to them. There are 4 candles. There is 6 holographic single shadows. There is a small palette that you can like yourself put shadows in. There's also a small perfume. It's that also called the Lost Library? I don't know about that. And there's lipsticks as well. Yes, that is the Lost Library perfume. It is saffron, lit matches, white tea, beeswax, tobacco, orchid, burnt incense, oak, moss, agar wood, which is like oud, and vanilla. And I do have that one as well. And it's a really, really nice scent. I love it a lot. Can I just say, candles? Amazing. I did get one of these candles sent to me as PR, and I asked the owner if I could purchase the 3 other candles myself. So I do have all 4 of the candles, and they smell amazing. My favorite candle is the one that is, let me see what it's called, because it's the one that has tobacco, Suspicious Bookshelf. It's the one that I'm burning right now, the Suspicious, like you can see anything. It's a blob. But it's the Suspicious Bookshelf. It has sweet, dusty florals and tobacco. Absolutely amazing. I also really love the one that's called Secluded Nook. Tea leaves, woods, and subtle sweetness. These are so scrumptious. They're so amazing. I'm so excited. I have 3 of the lipsticks as well. I think I'm going to film something for like swatching them on Instagram or something. I have a muted red, a orange, and the olive green. I love this collection by Fantasy Cosmetica. I think it is such a different direction. The holographic shadows are amazing. The candles are so beautiful. I'm so excited they're getting blown away. And you can use a code on this collection as well. When is this launching? November 19th on Sunday. Blown away by this, and there will also be a Black Friday sale for Fantasy Cosmetica, so again, check Sunday's video to see more about that. Last week we talked about something blue coming from Pat McGrath, and I was like, watch this be like a mascara. No, it's a single eyeshadow and an eyegloss. Not a single day in my life have I thought, if only I could have an eyegloss. I know some people really love it. I'm not that person, and if you want to try an eyegloss, don't get a Pat McGrath one. It's gonna be so expensive. Let me actually look at the pricing of this one. So there is a blue single eyeshadow, Blitz Sapphire, and then there is this Cyber Electric eyegloss, and these are $46 as a set. Colourpop has an eyegloss. If you want to try eyegloss, Colourpop has one. Try that one. I don't know what to tell you. This is a no from me. Blue single shadow and an eyegloss for almost $50. I will never be in that tax bracket. Ludicrous. I just want to quickly mention this one because I think this is really fun, and I've never heard about this brand. I've never tried this brand. I don't even know about the inside of this, but this is a new palette, like a sneak peek of the outside from Official Spellbound Beauty. I've never heard about them. Please let me know if you have, but this is called Carpe Noctem, and I actually have that tattooed on my body. Carpe Noctem is Latin, and instead of Carpe Diem, which is seize the day, Carpe Noctem is seize the night. Listen, there's a little wannabe vampire that lives inside of me, and I gotta say, when I saw that, I'm like, oh look, that's my tattoo. I got that when I was like 23, 22, something like that. Still have it on my body. It's a little bit blurry with time, but it reminds me of a time when I was like, oh, I'm so edgy and different. Oh yeah, I was definitely that girl. I definitely was I'm not like other girls. If you ever want to have a get ready with me where I talk about that, and where I talk about me realizing that I'm obnoxious, please let me know. I am definitely open to talking about that, because I think it is just a journey that a lot of women have, honestly, with being younger and like growing up and maturing. But I just wanted to let you know about that palette because I thought it looked super cute. My friend Margareta Gräs, I saw her vlog when she went to Stockholm. She lives still in Sweden, and she went on a NYX event, and they were talking about this Duck Plump, and she said this is one of those plumping lip glosses that hurt, and that was like a wee. It's like one of those red lights that just went off. I'm like, absolutely not. First of all, I hate those. I don't need to plump my lips. I'll just overline with my lip liner a little bit. Some people love that. Some people like Linda from Glitter Fallout. She loves that. You know, the plumping lip glosses that hurt? She's like, yeah, I'm into that. I'm like, what? Why? No, really, why? For me, absolutely not. But if you're into that and you want to try an affordable option, we talked about Maybelline 2 weeks ago, I think. And this week, we're talking about the NYX Duck Plum. They're available in a bunch of colors. Immediately no. I've seen what I need to see. Immediately no. I feel like we haven't talked about ColourPop in a hot second, but I just wanted to let you know that they restocked all the colors of their BFF mascara. So if you were looking for colored mascaras, this is a great way for you to try some colored mascaras without like paying too much money for them, because maybe you won't be like using them every day. They have pink, they have mint, they have lavender, also some more burgundy options, which I know a lot of people like. And also right now, ColourPop is having free worldwide shipping. So if you're not living in the US and you keep waiting for the free worldwide shipping options, it's going on right now. I will leave a link to it down below. You can use a code and get some money off, but I also know that ColourPop will have some Black Friday deals come next week, because they always do. They always do, and I will talk a little bit more about that in Sunday's video. But I feel like we haven't talked about a lot of ColourPop as of late, so I felt like we needed to rectify that. There's also a new palette by Didi Signature, and this is her holiday palette. It's called the Jingle Bell Ruby eyeshadow palette, and I do have this palette here. It's tucked away because I'm going to be using this one also in the next video that I'm doing for Indie Palettes for Looks. I will definitely be using this one. The matte swatched good. Some of them swatched good, some of them swatched okay. Shimmers, incredible. I even have a swatch picture. I'll see if I can put it in here so that you can see my picture of this one. I haven't posted it to my Instagram yet, but I will soon. I've just been deliciously busy. Yeah, I'll talk about it once I can talk more about it, but yeah, I'm actually very excited about this palette. I think it is like a classic holiday palette with a little bit more of a brighter twist to it. We've also seen the inside of the What's Up Beauty Dragon Eye palette. It's been revealed. I actually have this one here as well. They did send it to me. It looks very, very cute. I will say the shimmers look incredible, and the mattes, they're all pretty neutral, and I do hope that with the next palette that we get from What's Up Beauty, they will throw in maybe like 1 or 2 colored mattes. Because I feel with this palette, all the marketing was like this green purple, and the packaging is just one of the best packagings I've ever seen for an eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, it's absolutely incredible. But I also feel like with this green purple marketing, it would have been nice to have like at least 1 purple matte. It would have been really nice to have that in the palette. They're leaning a little bit more on the neutrals with colorful shimmers, which is very wearable, which a lot of people really like, but I just have to say like what I really want. It is launching today as well. And then we have the Adept Cosmetics Element 115 palette. First one, this one was sneak peeked by the brand. They did say that this one was launching in 2024, and then they started showing sneak peeks again, and they said it's actually launching as a pre-sale on Black Friday, which is next week. So I don't 100% know. Maybe they're just having a small batch now, and then they're re-releasing it again in 2024. Listen, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you the info that I'm finding online. It is launching on Black Friday, and we'll be able to see here. And I think they're like shipping it out beginning of December. And then I think it's coming back 2024. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm doing the best I can. Again, I have a code. You can get some money off. They also have a code. I don't remember now, but it's going to be, they're having some kind of a Black Friday sale as well, but I'm pretty sure that this palette is excluded. So if you want to get a discount on this one, I think you have to use an affiliate code. I think it looks really cute. I mean, again, how many times can I say I love blue eyeshadows? I love blue eyeshadows. So there's a lot of blues in here, and I like that they put in some of those striped shadows that we've seen in those highlighter palettes that they've had as of late that kept selling out. I like that they put them in as eyeshadows, and I'm a little intrigued. Should I pick this one up? I mean, I love an alien theme. And it's actually not... The owner is very much into science. I think she is a scientist, if I'm not totally mistaken. I know that I saw an interview on Heather, my friend Heather's channel, when they were doing the collab together. And she's very much into nerdy things, sci-fi. And this one is more science related, the Element 115. And I'm like, do I want this? There is a dark matte in here. Do you want to see a review? Listen, let me know down below. Do you want to see a review? I could be persuaded. More colored mascaras, one of my absolute favorite mascaras ever, the Maybelline Sky High mascara, is coming out in pink, burgundy, and blue. I think that's really smart. I think that's really cool. I love that they're doing pink. Listen, I would never want pink lashes, but Barbie Mania has just struck in all layers of society, and brands are just like, yeah, people are asking for a burgundy and a blue mascara. Let's throw in a pink. Go Barbie. This post here says the blue one is available at Ulta. I know I saw that one, but I don't know if I saw the others, but we'll scour the internet and we'll put it in the description box. Ooh, this is something that I'm very, very intrigued by. And this is the Unearthly Cosmetics holiday collection. They are going to be selling this as a full holiday box. And I also think they're going to be selling the palettes separately. I've been trying some palettes from Unearthly as of late. Really been enjoying the brand for years, but they've really they've had some really good things. If you saw my rankings this week, you know that they were number one. They were number one, and I'm so excited to be trying this one out. I saw the reel here, but I'm fairly sure I saw swatches. Yeah, the one you're seeing here. This is what I was hoping that cool tone palettes were gonna be. Cool tones with purples and pinks, like cool tones with something else, just not grays. And I know some people love when it's only grays, but if you're in my corner and you just want to see a variation, I think that this could be fun. Together with those shimmers, that like metallic pink that we see here, I'm excited to try that one out. I don't love gray eyeshadows, but this one at least has some variation, and I love the formula. So very, very excited to be seeing this one. And I am not myself getting the full collection. I'm only going to be getting, because there are lipsticks and there is a highlighter duo, and they look beautiful, but I'm only going to be trying out the palette. But yeah, I think I'm gonna either include it in Get Ready With Me. Do you want to see a dedicated video? Do you want to have it in one of those palette combination things? I'm open for suggestions. It kind of depends on when I get it as well. I know that it's up on her website right now, so I'll link it down below. Here's a brand that I have not heard a lot about in a while, and this is Alamar Cosmetics, and they are releasing a new eyeshadow palette, and it's cute. It's the Destino eyeshadow palette. It is $35, and the picture that you're seeing here, the promo picture, it looks honestly really cute. And then we see the product picture. It looks a little bit more like half golden neutrals and then just two pops of blue and a green. I like that there's a green matte though. I feel like that's really interesting because I feel like that would fit together with the yellow leaning neutrals that are in there as well. I don't think that this is going to be for me. The only reason being that I'm so into some of these brands right now that are releasing eyeshadow palettes right now, and I just want to like fully dive into that instead of trying another new brand. But if you love Alamar Cosmetics, and I know there are people out there that are diehard fans, just know they have something new. Another indie palette, I don't know if this one has released yet or not. This is from Wicked Widow Beauty. I've never tried that brand, but I have friends that have tried the brand that really enjoy it. It's called Resurrection. It has 12 mattes, 10 multichromes, and 2 duochromes. It is $78, which is kind of a hefty price, but it has 10 multichromes. So it is available already. I don't know if it's sold out or not. This reminds me a little bit, like the packaging reminds me a little bit of that palette that Kat Von D did back in the day with the stained glass things. I feel like this is a rainbow palette with a little 6-pan of like cool tone neutrals attached to it. I am not gonna pick this up. Again, I am intrigued by this brand and I've seen some really cool things from this brand. I don't foresee myself trying a rainbow palette as my first palette from them. I think I will stick it out and maybe I'll try one of their smaller palettes that I've had from before, maybe later on. I just don't know if I right now want to invest $78 into a brand that I've never tried before when it's a rainbow palette. I love rainbow palettes, but I also have a lot of rainbow palettes. I think it looks cute though. Let me know what you think. And let's talk about the new Designer Glow Radiant Revitalizing Foundation from Armani Beauty. This one is, it says it's revealed and it's available now in Asia, so I'm sure it's gonna come here as well. It's a more glowy foundation. And I will say the glowy foundation from Armani, the one that everybody loves, I have it as well. It looks beautiful, but it does not hold up on my combo oily skin. Unfortunately, it looks great for like 5-6 hours, but I need my foundations to last longer than that. So this one is the Instant Perfect Glow. I know it's a buzzword for some people. For me, it's like a caution word. Again, the that one comes out and I'm like, huh. It says it improves skin over time, enriched with Prussian blue pigments. It feels like a buzzword where I'm like, I don't know what that would do. Because for me, Prussian blue is just a color. But maybe it's a specific type of pigments when you come to the pigment world. Again, I feel like it's an oddly specific thing to put in there as a claim without actually explaining what it is for. Which I feel is what designers do sometimes. They put in like bespoke handle and you're like, okay. But it is a light reflecting pearls, creates radiance, reduces dullness, silk to skin texture, boosts skin's hydrations, lock in moisture. There's a lot of healthy glow. There's a lot of things in here that makes me feel like it's probably not for me. But if you have dry skin and you love a glowy foundation and you want to spend some money on it, maybe this is for you. I don't think this will be for me. I might be wrong. Maybe this is as good as that glow foundation from NARS that lasts a really long time on me. But I have my doubts. And I think that was everything. Let me scooch back or like roll back. Let me just roll back. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day and that you enjoyed watching some makeup news. Let me know which ones you are the most interested in. I'm very excited. We're getting into the time of the year when we're getting those last holiday releases. There are still some fun things happening. Again, if you want to hear more about Black Friday, that's going to be Sunday's video. And I'm also having a little bit of a fun video tomorrow. I'm excited. I feel like I'm on a roll. I feel like I'm on fire. Maybe it's just me being overly stressed if we're gonna be honest. But thank you again for being here. Thank you for watching till the very end. Thank you so much to Halara for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. I hope you're having an amazing day and I will see you again tomorrow for a new video. And if you are a tier 2 or tier 3 member, I will see you tonight for a little after work Zoom meeting. Bye!